Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So I stumbled upon this Instagram reaction video from someone, and she was reacting to the video. So I'm like, okay, I think I need to say something about it. I've just posted a video recently talking about how often you should wash your hair. I know I concentrated more on how often you should wash your braids or your protective style in general, but stumbling on this sort of video that is obviously going viral, or a lot of people are seeing it, and I'm a natural hair content creator, and I post a lot of content around surrounding natural hair growth. So I don't think this is something I just want to just watch and pass by just like that. So the video was talking about a lady who said she hadn't washed her hair in over a year or so. So that is something that I really have some things to say about that. But before we go ahead to talk about all that stuff, let's watch the video together.
I haven't washed my hair in a year.
So, obviously, well, I don't know if that is actually true, if it is possible, or that is just some form of content out there. But regardless of that, I don't want to focus on that individual. I want to bring out some things that about this myth of not washing your hair and your hair will grow like weed and all that stuff about that. So apart from this one, there's also a narrative, of course, that says that death grows your hair, which is something I really want to focus on in relation to that video. So, does dirty hair actually grow? That is one question I'm going to answer in today's video. If you really want to know my opinion on that, then keep watching to the end of this video, because I'm going to be giving my honest opinion, or rather answer about something like this. So I agree with the fact that when you let your hair be for a certain period of time, you're actually going to see growth. But not washing your hair is contrary. Like, we also need a healthy scalp for our hair to thrive. So if you're leaving your hair for months and months, um, because you're protective styling, so that you don't manipulate your hair every now and then, that is good. I commend that. I like that, because that is a suggestion, a good suggestion that I always try to push out there. What we're meant to say is, if you leave your hair for a long period of time without having to excessively manipulate your hair, that will encourage a lot of length retention. Because, like it or not, like I always say, whether you touch your hair, whether you wash your hair or not, your hair is actually growing out from your scalp. This is a natural phenomenon. It's something that has to happen. It's something that naturally happens, especially if you're very healthy, if you're not going through any underlying health issues, which I've talked about in so many of my videos. If you're very healthy, you eat healthy, you're alive, you're not sick, you're not suffering from anything, definitely your hair is growing out from your scalp. It doesn't matter what you do to your hair, it's definitely growing out from your scalp. So the issue here is, when you're not seeing that length that is coming out from your scalp, is actually when your hair starts to break from the ends. That is why we say length retention. So it's not necessarily growing out your hair, it's retaining the length that is coming out from your scalp, which has there is a lot of factors surrounding that, and there are some things which you really need to do to be able to retain length. So dirty hair, in the sense that you have not washed your hair for 1 year, for more than 1 year, I don't know how that works, because you're going to be creating an environment for bacteria and fungi infection. So our scalp is like our skin. The way you take care of your skin, if you don't take care of your skin properly, you're going to start seeing, some rough things coming out from your skin. You're going to have eczema, you're going to have a lot of things going on your skin. So that is the same way with our scalp. Your scalp is like a skin. So if you don't wash it, I can excuse people who don't wash their hair for 2 months. I can actually excuse that, you know. But those people who go for a long period of time without washing their hair, they must have mastered the art of keeping their scalp clean. So you're not washing your hair probably means that you found a way to keep your scalp clean without having to shampoo and all that stuff, which of course a lot of YouTubers do that. They have some routines that help them to keep their scalp clean without having to do all the shampoo and the whole wash day routine. But if you're not in that category and you're telling me that you don't wash your hair for a year or more than a year, like I don't understand. Even 6 months, I'm not going to. I can't. I can't wrap my head around that because that's defeating the whole idea, the whole purpose of hair growth in general. Because your scalp is going to be dry, obviously, and if you are now the type that does maybe a frequent moisturization routine, then you're going to have a lot of product buildup, which of course is going to be messy. Like, I don't get how you'll be able to feel comfortable. Your scalp is going to be itchy. For those that don't even do anything to the hair, like probably those that wear wigs and they just keep it on for 6 months, 1 year, and they don't wash their hair. Like, I'm finding it hard to believe, guys. Like, I don't understand. I really don't know how that happens. But like it or not, there might be some people who do that, but regardless of whoever does that, that defeats the purpose of hair growth and length retention. You can't stay a year without washing your hair is going to be matted. Even if you see all that visible growth, because of course you're going to see all the visible growth that you've accumulated for that 1 year. But taking that hairstyle down, you're going to break off all the growth that you've accumulated. Trust me. It doesn't matter the amount of conditioners you use, it doesn't matter the type of slippery product you use to take down that style. All that growth that has come out is going to be lost because most of your hair strands will have been suffering by then. You are going to have a lot of excessive shedding. You're going to have breakage from the roots. You're going to have breakage all over because that hair is dry. That hair has been starved of hydration, of moisture. So a whole lot of things are going on that scalp. So before you think you can go on a 1 year ride without washing your hair, without doing anything to your hair, please think twice because the hair will come out of your scalp. Yeah, that's the law of nature. It's going to come out of your scalp, but you're not going to be able to retain the length that is coming out. Imagine the environment on which that hair is coming out. So some of them might just be coming out and falling off at the same time. So you do want to be careful about that. Back to the question. No, death does not grow hair. In fact, it damages your hair. But of course, if you're not in that category of those who want to retain length, who want to grow out their hair, probably this is just a fun or a content for you and you just want to see how far you can go without washing your hair, then fine. But if we're actually looking at growing healthy long hair, then that is a no, 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 no for me. So I don't know what's going on out there, why this narrative, why this sort of things. But I understand where life happens, and a lot of us we can't deal with our hair. Like I have gone 6 months without doing anything with my hair, but that was postpartum. Like I was all stressed up. I had just given birth, and by the time that 6 months was over, girl, you don't want to know how my hair was. And that was what pushed me to chop off the whole of my hair. I couldn't carry that hair. I had to chop my hair off and started afresh because that hair was far from being healthy. It was dirty. My scalp was irritating me. A lot of things was going on. So I needed to chop off all those hair to start afresh and take care of my scalp and hair properly. So I know life can happen. A lot of things can go wrong. A lot of us can be sick for months, and our hair is the last thing that is on our mind. That is a different case. But if intentionally you just want to do that, you want to take your hair for 1 year without washing it, girl, do you. Do you, because at the end of the day, this all boils down to choice. But trust me, it's not even healthy for you as a person. So please wash your hair, guys. Shampoo your hair. The most I can go is once in a month, but far from that, I can't even deal. So that is all I have for you guys today. This is a reaction video. I seldom do reaction videos, but this one got me. Like, it gave me the chills. Like, I couldn't understand. It's beginning to be like a message being passed out there. So for my new naturalistas, you're just starting your hair journey, please don't pay attention to that. It's not going to be beneficial for you. Trust me. I've been there. I've not gone a year, but at least I've done up to 6 months. Yeah, but that wasn't intentional. It was just, the situation at the time. So I hope you guys have learned something from today's video. Please, if you did, like, share, subscribe, and please let me know if you like this background. And I'm directly facing my window. I don't like this position, for one, because there's a lot of noise coming from outside. If you can hear from the background, I'm just trying to see how to reduce the noise. Maybe because I'm directly facing where cars are passing, people are outside, talking and all that stuff. But I'm loving the window effects. But I really want to hear from you guys if this is a good setup or not, so I can go back to my previous setup. But I just want to have an honest opinion from you guys, my viewers, my subscribers at home there. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed something like this. If you did, please let me know in the comment section so I can do more of this. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.